Hey everyone, welcome to Kombat Kreations. I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Lance.
And we are Kombat Kreations. So Chris couldn't be here today, and so we have our special guest here, Lance Allen from Geek Week News. And just so you guys know what we do, we take everyday household items and we turn them into something a little bit more. Last month we had it themed a post-apocalyptic month, and so far this radar gun blaster thing definitely has done the trick. You can see all our finished product, and we're going to start uploading those up online at fanboytv.com shortly later on the season to come. So, anyways, Lance, you looking forward to doing this?
Oh, definitely. This is looking like a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be really great. So I think we should go ahead and start with I was thinking, you know, it's fantasy month. Let's go ahead and start start with the crown and work from the way down, right? That sounds good. Okay, so we're almost in. Like, I always got to remember safety first. We got to put on the glasses here, and you'll be. So I was thinking, when we switch, we'll go ahead and switch the glasses. Nice. So we got power tools here. We got Dremel. We got a hot glue gun, because hot glue goes a long way, and we are able to use that as quick as possible. So Lance and myself, we're going to have 2 minutes each time rotating out. And we're going to try to add on to this piece, which will be the headpiece. From there on, we'll see what happens. We have no idea what we're going to be making. We have many boxes around us with all sorts of things. And so, we'll see what happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're doing a fantasy theme, so I think it's really good if let's go ahead and start with some moss. How about that? So, Alan, tell me what... Lance, sorry. So what do you, how long have you been crafting, sir?
I'd say I started about 4 years ago, maybe. Wanted to make a prop for a steampunk convention.
Steampunk, nice. So you definitely have done a few things yourself beforehand, correct?
That was my first major thing. I really hadn't
Wait, the piece that you showed me was your first major... is not the show unless you burn yourself.
Okay, that's one time.
So you've definitely. So I was really impressed with the piece that you had to offer when you were auditioning into this piece. Oh my gosh, this is burning! But we're gonna go ahead so you can kind of see that the crown is starting to turn into something a little bit mossy. Like I figured that would be a nice little start out. And,
so are we looking at being like an elf king? Is the idea?
I can see an elf king. Yeah, we can totally do that. So let's see. We got 1 minute left. All right. Now I'm trying to think. Can we use the Dremel? Can we not? What are we gonna do with this? And I'm just going to do the front piece right here with the... Ow! Ah! So you can kind of see we have a little headpiece, and this is the Velcro right here. And then we're going to go ahead and start from there. We have the moss starting out. And inside, I like how it's like two little pieces, actually. So it's like a belt loop inside, and then it's like a slight leather type in here. So we're able to actually slide things in there and have it stick out if we want to go ahead and do that. Mm-hmm. So letting that cool off just a little bit. We're going to get some more glue in there. Oh, we're going to be switching here in just a second. That's the one thing I don't like about hot glue is that it always webs. So you're just like, oh, man,
but it's
really?
Great if you want to make fake webbing for like Halloween decorations.
That is what I've heard. I personally have not done that myself. But
I saw it 1 year. I went and got a floral arrangement from a florist for Halloween for my wife.
Oh, switch! All right, here you go. Here's the glasses, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see what you got going on here. I really like this. He's just able to get right in there, folks. So like I said, we take the everyday household items and we turn into something. I mean, we got some fake flowers here. We have cloth. We got belts. We even have a pole. I don't know what we can use a pole for crown, but we're gonna see what happens. So what do you got going on right now, sir?
Building up on here, I have a bit of basically chicken wire.
You help on that?
Sure, if you can try it.
Chicken wire. So we're using chicken wire. So this is gonna be a little difficult. Chicken wire is very wiry, of course, but it's a certain kind of metal that is always very bendy. So I think we can get this done in 2 minutes. Let's see what happens.
Grab the helmet.
Grab the helmet. We're grabbing the helmet. Oh, perfect idea. There we go. Okay, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and take that piece like this and kind of hold it for right now.
Excellent thinking. Excellent.
Perfect. This is our little minion helmet. We got a minute left. And it's okay, because we could switch that off and just kind of go from what you were doing or make something completely new. And we might not be able to get this piece fully because of the way it is. but I'm really liking it. Oh dear. All right. So what kind of tool are you using right now?
This would be a tin snips.
A tin snips, and the tin snips basically is able to cut through the wire. Is that correct?
As you can see, like butter.
Like butter. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw that piece in. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Now,
Get in. All right, good. We got about 15 seconds left.
Oh my God.
And now it's starting to turn into a group effort, which is really nice, but we have no idea what each other are building. That's what I like about this. So this is definitely going to take a little while. We might have to veto this until later use and get it in there. And switch! I know, it's a little quick right there. So, you know what, I think... I'm going to say that we're going to come back to this because this is going to be a little difficult because the pokey ends are going into the Velcro. And it's just getting a little hard sticking it in and making it actually fit around the whole piece. So we're going to go ahead and Velcro that piece back. And hello, Mr. Skull. Let's go ahead. I think it's kind of cool if we use some little, my famous, my little golf club tees here. I like those. I think this... yeah, we got this person. He's all king, queen, whoever this is. And you know what? I want them to be a little bit... deadly! That burns! That burns a whole lot, folks. Let me tell you about hot glue. It is not your friend. No.
It's just not Jeffrey Build without spikes.
It is not Jeffrey Build without spikes, and I really enjoy that. So here on Fanboy TV Block Party, you know, we got our fans, we got our Ventures in LARPing, and we got our fan service, and now we got Ladies of Fandom, which I really like their subjects they had going on tonight. And now we got this going on, and then next after this, we have Zombie Life TV. All right, well, do I have a minute left or 2 minutes? I have a minute left. I'm not paying attention, but it's okay because we're trying to rush this and get this in. And oh God, please don't burn me! It burned. It's burning. I'm about to start wearing gloves or something like that. I hate wearing gloves because I like how you're able to have your fingers in here and just have it all move around. So you can kind of see where that is going right now. This is like, I feel like this is very, I don't know.
Mad Max meets the Lord of the Rings.
Mad Max meets Lord of the Rings. Well, given the circumstances of what you got going on there, I think it's going to be fantastic. So we're not going to use the bottle caps anymore because that was all last month post-apocalypse, and we're doing fancy now. If you're just
that would be a
tuning in,
wicked headbutt.
That would have hurt. That would just hurt, sir. And by the way, switch. Here's glasses. All right, cool. So
okay. Second attempt at this.
Second attempt. That's okay because that's what you can do. You just trial and error and just go forth and see what you can come up with.
Admittedly,
so far,
more
this is looking pretty interesting.
More error than trial.
So let's go ahead and start on the right-hand side. I'm going to help you out with this because that, it's teamwork. It's supposed to be a team-building exercise.
Yep.
Make sure if you ever try this at home, folks, that if you're an adult, wear safety glasses, because seriously, he could just kind of fall right into that and his eyes just get ripped out of his socket or something. I don't know. I'm a little gruesome here. I mean, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, it actually fit in. Now I think we should do is actually go in and hot glue that all inside, because that's going to get crazy. And it's okay if this little piece is still open. So there you go. And just tell me if I have to glue you, I will glue you, sir, like no tomorrow. I still really like the way that Chris, he was able to finish this. Has like a little gold piece and such. Oh, I wish I had some darts in here. I really want to fire at you guys right now. This is a really great LARP piece.
Of course, for the apocalypse, the triple barrel, when the double barrel action just doesn't cut anymore, right?
I really like how it's a triple barrel, but it only shoots once. We got about 30 seconds left for you.
You should take that over.
We'll go ahead and glue you in there. All right, go ahead.
You should bring that over into Zombie Life and see how they react.
Oh,
Did they bring any zombies?
Possibly. I mean, it is Zombie Life TV. It's coming up after us at 10 o'clock, and they're uncensored, by the way. So I really like the idea that you went with this. This is definitely going to be very interesting to see where this goes. We got
Most
about 20
importantly,
seconds.
It's got basically it's a scaffolding for us to hang whatever we want on
Whatever
this.
we want with this? Oh, yeah. I'm eyeing some things right over here, and this is going to be really neat. Oh, yes, we are going to go for that in just about 4, 3, 2, 1, switch! All right, so
getting the timing down.
This is definitely good. I'm going to hot glue just a little bit more in there, just kind of get that, make sure it's steady, safe in there. We always want to, it never hurts to use the double amount of the hot glue and such like that.
You never have too much hot glue unless it's on your hands?
Exactly. You remind me of Alice when she goes after me like that. It's hilarious. Okay, so I'm actually going to get in here, and I saw these bones, and I was like, this is pretty cool. We could use this. Now I'm just trying to figure out how can we use this, because if we hang it off like this, you know what? We're going to go ahead and cut that piece. Does this work? It works! It works! I am a genius. Well, you're a genius. You're the one who brought these. These are amazing.
Well, it cuts through metal. I would hope it can cut through cloth. It'd be a kind of a problem if it... Well, it works great in tin, but...
But let me tell you...
When it's on cotton,
it is doomed. All right, we're going to go ahead and go through here. Got to get that glued right up there. And I kind of want it just to dangle right there, if you think, you see what I'm talking about. Oh, speaking of dangling, it's not dangling on the Minion helmet correctly, but that's all right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this. So this person, I don't know if they're related to the Witch King or what, but this is very interesting. I'm really looking forward to how everything else is going to come out to be. So what I did right here, I did the top and having everything kind of glued together so it kind of goes through the netting there. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll do a little bit right... There we go. Get that right there, and bam.
Get in the back of the skull so it kind of
stays. Back in the skull. We got a little bit right here. And get the bones down right there. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing a little backup glue right there. So, folks, you see...
doesn't go swinging all over the place.
So, I mean, look at this. I mean, this almost looks like it's like some kind of fortress. Like, this person has a fortress on their head for, like, little miniature people.
It's like Castle Grayskull on top of their head.
I really like that. I'm going to have that one piece of bone kind of poke up. Oh, and switch! Man, 2 minutes go by quick. We might even be off the time limits. Okay, I don't mind. So you see how I did that? Yeah. This is looking really, really interesting.
Okay, and take one of these.
All right. And go ahead and get those off. Here you go, if you need more of those.
Because...
Here, do you want me to go ahead and rip those off for you?
I don't, just one of those. Because I don't think our king appreciates the rose, but... The thorns are another story.
The thorns are another story. I like that idea. This is looking really good so far. All right, so the question is how you're going to be able to get this on there without it actually... Oh, man, those things actually scare me. I'm like, you can cut bone through this. I mean, you can cut through the metal like that, but the metal's pretty flimsy, so it's not too bad. Remember, folks, you can take everyday household items and literally take them and make them into something. Now, remember this, we're working on this piece, and we're definitely not going to finish it. So next week, we will actually have the finished product, and we'll show you what it looks like in the end. And we'll just go from there. And this month is fantasy. Last month, we have post-apocalypse. And if you guys have any ideas on what kind of theme you would like to see us in the future seasons coming up in March and April for the rest of the season, we're kind of looking for some ideas. We've heard steampunk. We've heard... robotics, we've even heard sci-fi, anything. Go ahead, list the comments below, or just email us. You know, you can always reach us through our website at www.fanboytv.com, or even message us through our Facebook at facebook.com/fanboytv. All right. Oh, wow, this is looking really good. I am enjoying this. You got about 15 seconds. Lance, this is very interesting, folks. If you can see this right now. This is something Bramble. I don't know what king or queen this is, but I do not want to mess with them. And switch. All right. Oh, glasses. All right. Well, you did that. I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to glue these now for you. So you can make sure that those stay, and just a little bit right here. Oh, I need more glue. Where
they slipped in there, but yeah, I could see them slipping out. They're just wedged into the chicken netting.
I really like how you went ahead and right here you weave through the chicken netting, and actually it's just the way this texture is. When you go, if anyone ever gets to see any of our products in person, you're definitely going to see this. It's like, wow, that is some detail right there. All right, so this is going to dry, and you know what? I do kind of want to use these leaves and have them come down on the sides because I think that would look really interesting. So let's...
I almost thought for a second it looked like an...
It's all right. Oh, there's webbing everywhere right now. But you know what? I think
probably that wouldn't be a bad look.
That probably wouldn't be a bad look at all. And that's okay. All right, let's see. We'll get that in there. Thank you so much for helping. This is great. All right. All right, and you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm literally going to do that. I'm going to get some webbing in here. This person is a monster. I
thought that was a given. We want.
All right, so we're definitely going for a dark fantasy weekend here, and this is gonna show here today. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So I am really enjoying this. I got about 30 seconds.
Might be hard to see, but as he trails, basically he puts a glob of the glue and then pulls it. And when they use hot glue nose, it does pull and stretch like taffy and makes those thin tendrils that usually you'll tape it away. But he's using that to his advantage and just kind of moving it around and trailing it all over the place. And it looks like little spiderly web filaments of the glue.
I really like
and
this. That is some gnarly looking thorns here. I'm really enjoying this piece so more. And you know what? Switch.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, what can we add to this? This is like just getting really well. Oh man, this is so great. While you're actually doing
I'm
that,
gonna borrow your things.
go right ahead. And while you're doing that, I'm actually just gonna kind of take a look here in the bucket and see what else we kind of got here.
Yeah.
We got about 4 buckets on, 2 of them on each side, and each one has completely random things. What we do, we don't even talk to each other over the weekend or over the week unless we're just gonna hang out or whatever. But we don't even talk about the show. We don't even put. The only thing that we do in the show is we talk about. All right, what do we want to do next? We'll do that. Cool, that's it. And in the buckets here are random items that we don't even show each other until we're about to go on air. So I'm going to kind of take a peek over to his bucket. And while you're doing that, I think go ahead and explain what you're doing right now.
Okay, I just decided to go with the Mad Max theme some more. And I just took his golf pegs, and they actually fit right through the holes in the netting, which is perfect. So, you know, our guy here, I'm not sure this is a crown or more of a battle helm, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I
we'll
really
see.
like that.
We'll see. But this guy likes spikes and thorns and whatnot.
I think it's really good. That's going really well, man. I really enjoyed this. You know, you as a guest, this is going to do perfect. Seriously. Financially, I think this is going to be awesome in the long run here. We can make a profit of this, yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't know your middle name was Sophie. That's very different.
Who told you that?
No, well, no one. Just don't worry about it. I
have
think
to
it was
be
your
a
wife
guest.
who told me. Yeah,
She would
yeah.
not. She would not. It was Gavin, wasn't it?
You know what? It was Gavin. It was Gavin. Oh no, it was Darla. It was our producer Darla. That's right. Hey Darla, how you doing, girl?
I think you're covering for Gavin.
That's right. I really like what you did with this. Okay, and I think we're gonna go ahead and switch. All right, let's see. So we got this going on. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more leaves, and no. I think I'm gonna have them just come out and fan out a little bit more to the side. Because a lot of what people do is they make something, but they always do the front piece and they don't really look at the sides or the back piece. Now the back piece I think is just mostly gonna be hair or like a wig or something that you can do. So we're gonna go ahead and add this into here. Oh man, we are going through hot glue like crazy here.
Like we own stock in it.
Right? Yeah, speaking of stock, you know, we're gonna need to purchase some of that. So oh my gosh, this is going crazy. I'm really enjoying this. And the webbing, though, the webbing is definitely adding a big, giant detail to that. If you guys can get in the studio here and zoom in closer look on this, I think the audience is definitely going to really enjoy what we're talking about, the webbing. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, that really is gnarly. All right, now you check there on the television here. And see, folks, that what we've done. Literally, this probably looks like something that could belong in a Warhammer fantasy. I don't really know, but it is some gnarly, gnarly looking stuff here. I mean, I'm almost thinking, should we just go ahead and add this piece while we're at it? a skull behind the skull. I mean, how awesome would that be? It'd be pretty hilarious. Man, we are just going at it. I'm going to add some more moss to this piece because I think, you know, it's just got the little piece down there. I think it'll be really nice if we add some to the top. And we're going to go ahead and go in here. And you know what? I'm going to add it actually on the top of the skull. Because so it's like the moss has been growing around the skull and such like that. So we got about a few more minutes. Let's see. Go in here. Oh, man. Okay, let's go ahead and add some more moss into here, this spot. This is looking pretty good. I like this. Oh. I better glue that just a little bit more because I heard something crack. All right, so you know what? Let's go ahead and switch now. I'm going to give you one more minute, and we're going to have to end the show here because we are getting through this like crazy. So it's amazing on what you can do in 30 minutes. As you can tell, we just started with a simple headband. We added moss, we added a chicken wire, which is very out of the norm, something you wouldn't really think of. But literally, you can use anything. You can use a plastic bottle, you can use chain elements. It's just the amount of work that you can put into a piece just by using everyday household items, going to the hardware store or something like that. It's just perfect. Oh, this is looking really good. I really can't wait till we see the finished product. So I think we're actually gonna go ahead and end up right here. Okay. Right before you can go ahead and add that piece where you're doing that, and I'll go ahead and do the talking. So, guys, we are Kombat Kreations. You take everyday household items, create something, and start with something little and make it more. And don't forget to catch us next week to see the finished product of this fantasy crown. This whole month is all fantasy based. If you want to suggest what you want to see next this coming season, the next 2 months, go ahead and contact us here at facebook.com/fanboytv or fanboytv.com. And don't forget, guys, I'm Jeffrey.
And I'm Lance.
And continue crafting. Good one. Have a good night, guys. Good job. I like this.
I was a little